Welcome to today's ACST match. This is a Class A matchup between Cody 50 and Steve Kelly. We are live from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. My name is Bryan Hebert. Happy to have you along. This is going to be probably a marquee match. It's two certainly high-scoring bowlers going head-to-head today. Cody 50 comes in challenging as the number 1 seed. Steve Kelly holding on to the number 10, fighting for a playoff spot. Our bowlers today are on lanes 5 and 6 here at Leda Lanes. And Cody 50, the challenger, will be first up. First ball underway. Just to the left of the head pin. He'll leave the center triangle. Just missing the head pin again to the right. Ball 3, just off to the left. He'll take an 8 to start the day. Second box. On the head pin that time. Narrowly missing the strike. A little bit of an off release there. Looked like he hit the ground before the foul line. Challenger from Lakeside Lanes. Manchester, New Hampshire. He will clean up for a 10. Gives him 18 through 2. Cody 50 coming in to today's match with a 116.45 average. High game for the season is a 177. That's high out of second highest in the season as he misses to the right here a little bit. Steve Pullen holds that with a 181. Steve Kelly not far behind. His high is a 163 for the season. Second ball. Hits the object, but can't quite get it to drop. Third ball stays to the left. He'll take another 8. Oops. So Cody 50 with 26. Still markless through 3. Delivers here. Gets a head pin that time. And hits it a little full. Will not get it to carry into the 10. So he will stay markless through 4 and settle for a 9 there. 35 through 4 now for the challenger, Cody 50. Cody has 55 strikes on the season, 205 spares, and 167 tens for a perfect box percentage of 56%. He delivers here, just to the right, nudges the head pin, just not quite in the pocket enough. See what he can do here to try to clean this up. And he'll sit down with a spare for the first mark of the day. So that'll give Cody 45 and a ball through the first half as the home bowler Steve Kelly steps up to throw his first offering here. Steve coming in the outside looking in on the playoff picture. Really a five-way battle for that last wild card spot. Get into that in a little bit. Steve with a crossover. Just to the left of the head pin a little bit. Left of the... Correction, you got the head pin on that one. Drives right through the middle pin there. Will not mark in the first. For the 10, and he won't get it. He'll get a 9. Can't quite get the carryover into the 10 pin that he was looking for. So it's an opening 9 for Steve Kelly. Steve enters with a 114 average, so just behind Cody as far as the average race goes. Is a high this year of 163, which is good for 4th overall. Steve Kelly right on the pocket that time, leaves a triangle on the right side. For the spare. And he'll just miss. He'll pick off the 10, and that's it. So a little off the mark, not too far off, but enough to get that. And he'll be a little further off that time to the left, so he'll settle for an 8 box out of that. 17 through 2 now for Steve Kelly. Steve to the right. He'll hit the pocket that time. 7 goes. The 4 and the 2 do not. Steve for the spare. He'll get it that time. So that'll be 27 in a ball now for Steve Kelly through 3 boxes. Looking to fill this one here. Steve very deliberately throws. He gets the left side pocket. He'll leave the diamond. So that'll be good for a 6 fill on the spare. Perfect on the head pin so far. Try to take that out. And he does. 2 spares in a row. Diamond, a notoriously not fun shot to aim for. You can hit it right so many times, and so many times you might take 3 pins, and that's about it. But takes care of the whole thing that time. And we'll have to do a little reset here as the head pin decides to fall all on its own. So we'll hold here. While we do, Steve has his high 5 this year so far is 659. He's got 35 strikes on the season, 203 spares, and 189 tens. It's a perfect box percentage of 57%. Most of our A bowlers in the mid to high 50s. And Steve will get 4 horsemen right plus the 7. That'll be good for a 5 fill. Wood could be a little tricky here on that 4 horsemen. Ideally, you'd want to run it. Oh, and he gets it. Perfect shot. That's 3 marks in a row for Steve Kelly to open with a 58 plus a ball. As Cody 50 will step back up now on lane 5. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is ACST Class A. This is a Division 4 matchup in the Class A North. As Cody will fill his mark with a 7. So all told, that will give him a 52 half officially through the first. Second ball, just to the left of the head pin. Picks off the 2 and the 7. And he'll miss the head pin again to the right, so he'll settle for a 9 box there. That will give him 61 now through 6. Our bowlers today are going to be bowling 5 strings. This is a scratch match. Each string is worth 2 points in the standings. As Cody misses just to the right a little bit. Leaves a 6-pack. Check his ID. Winner of the total for all 5 strings will take an extra 4 points. So 14 points up for grabs. As Cody misses just a little bit to the left, leaving the 1 and the 8. And he'll settle for another 9 here. That's going to be 70 through 7 now for Cody 50, the challenger. Number 1 seed overall in Class A. Delivers here. Perfect headpin shot. Leaves the kingpin, the number 5. And that wood settling right at the front of the pin deck there, right at the edge. It's going to make this pickoff a little harder. Really have to try to go right at the pin here, as she does, and he gets a spare. Any other placement on that pin could have redirected the ball anywhere else except for the pin. But he gets it there. For the fill, on the head pin, but a little too full that time. Spread eagle. So I'll settle for a 4 fill there. Delivers here. Ball hits the foul line, takes a little bit of a skip. Delivers here. He'll pick off the 7. He'll settle for a 6 box. Essentially erases that spare, turns it into a 10. 90 through 9 for Cody 50. Delivers here. Gets a little backdoor action there, off the head, off the middle. Leaves a diamond plus a 10. And he's on it that time. Gets another spare. So 100 plus a ball here. Just off the head pin, but he'll take a 7 fill. So he'll finish. Cody 50 will finish his first string with a 107. As Steve Kelly steps up to lane number 5 to try his luck. He's got 58 plus a ball here through his first half. Working on a spare. Steve Kelly looking for every point he can get to try to get back into this playoff race. Kelly delivers here, and he's off. I was going to say he leaves the six-pack, but the head pin does go. So he'll clear half the deck for a 5. Nearly gets it. That pesky 9 pin will stay up. To clean it up, and he won't. He'll settle for a 9 there. But that will give him a 72 now through 6. 5 on the spare fill made it a 63 half to open for Steve Kelly. Steve off to the right this time. Gets a little spinorama backdoor action. Doesn't take much. Only takes 1 extra pin. Second ball. Right on the pocket that time for another spare. That's his 4th of the string. That'll give him 82 through 7 plus the ball. Delivers here for the fill. On the head pin, a little too full that time. Gets a 6 drop. And that will count as a split as well. Fires away here. Ooh, catches that a little too full. That was the 6 pin, I believe. Goes here. He'll settle for a 9. But that'll be good for a 97 now through 8. Needs 11 to take the first 2 points of the day. Fires away here. On the pocket that time. Oh, he'll leave the same setup just without the wood. So it's another head pin hit and another split for Steve Kelly. And candlepin, of course, in order for it to count as a split, the head pin must be down. Cleans out the left 2 there. And he'll settle for another 9 box. Gives him 106 through 9. 1 to tie, 2 to win the first 2 points. Steve delivers here on the head pin. Wow, 3 in a row. The same setup. Basically the same exact leave every single time. Goes here. Only take 1 more. He's already got the first 2 points. It's just a matter of how many pins can he get down here. Delivers, hits the wood. He'll take another 9. So 3 consecutive boxes, the same exact result, same exact drop. But it is enough to take the first string, 115 to 107. So Steve will get the first 2 points. As Cody's 50 steps up to lane 6 to start our second string. We'll just reset here. We are ready to go. So I mentioned it was a battle for the last wildcard spot. Steve Kelly comes in at 106 and 104 in the season. As Cody delivers here. Leaves a check mark on the right side. all four. So it's a four-way battle between him, Ryan Southall, Aaron St. Cyr, and Logan Gingras for that last wildcard spot. As Cody delivers just to the right. They're all within one game standings wise. Of course, the wild card here is that Aaron St. Cyr has 3 games in hand over everybody as Cody finishes that for a 10. So it's just a question of who's going to get closer. Cody off to the right that time. Just to the right of the head pin. A second attempt. Ball seems to be trailing a little bit off the release for Cody 50. Possibly perhaps going a little further right than he's intending. Hits there. He'll clean it up for a 10. Fault correction there. $50 on it that time. Much better looking ball there. There's the 5 and the 9. Delivers here. He'll get it. That'll be his first spare of the string. 4th spare overall thus far for Cody 50. He will take a 7. Decent fill there. Delivers here. Oh, pin carries, but just too far behind the 10 pin. Hard angle to get. He'll clean up there for a 10. So perfect string so far. 47 through 4. Cody 50 on the head pin 50% of the time at the moment. Just to the right of the head pin there. Little pin action takes out 2 of the 4 horsemen. Trying to drive the 1 pin back here. And he does. So he'll sit down with another spare. That'll give him 57 plus a ball for the first half of the second string, as Steve Kelly will step up and look to answer here at Leda Lanes. Of course, as everybody knows, Leda Lanes sadly will be closing in just under a month now. 65 years in business, and sad to see it go. Hopefully they will be able to find second life. Steve Kelly misses to the left. Here's what appears to be the 1, 5, the 6, and the 10. Steve Kelly on the head pin that time. He'll clean that up for a spare. So it'll be a spare to open. That's his fifth of the match. We want to come down to Leda and give it one last hurrah. The last day for bowling is going to be Saturday, May 17th. Kegler's Den will close for good on the following week on the 24th. Steve Kelly right on the head pin that time. Tickles the 6 pin, but it won't go, so he will settle for a 9 fill there. Second ball, right on target. Second spare in a row. It's 29 plus a ball through 2. Steve Kelly, 6 spares already in the match. Both these bowlers can put up a lot of pins in a hurry. I guess you can say that about a lot of Class A. For the fill, right on the pocket. Only takes half, though. He'll settle for a 5 fill there. Good looking ball, just didn't get really a lot out of it. Kind of drove everything backwards. Skelly delivers. Hits it that time. That's his 3rd spare in a row to open the 2nd string. Of course, Steve Kelly and Cody 50 are also world's teammates. As you can tell by their, well, kind of matching shirts. Both members of the Leda Lanes Massholes. Steve take a 6 fill there, leaves the diamond on the left side. Looking for his 4th spare in a row. He won't quite get it. He hits it a little too flush. But he will clean that up for a 10. Both of our bowlers perfect through the first half so far. It's a 60 through 4 now for Steve Kelly. Steve delivers here. Crossover shot again, just to the left of the pocket. To the right of the pocket, excuse me. He's the 4 horsemen plus the 9 and the 10. Be hard pressed to remain perfect here. Throws, delivers, left of the head pin. Right side of the head pin. I'm looking at this backwards for some reason. And he'll deliver. He will remain perfect. He takes the 10. Crazy shot. Both of our bowlers bowling like they really want it today. That's a 70 half for Steve Kelly. As Cody 50 looks to step up and fill the spare that he's working on here. Open the second half of the 2nd string. Delivers here. Way off to the right. Settle for a 2 fill there. Second ball, a little much better spot. He'll take all but the 7. And he'll clean up there for a 10. So still perfect, despite the disappointing fill. 69 through 6. We'll need a couple marks to catch up to Steve Kelly's pace this string. Delivers, head pin, full. Real awkward leave off of that hit. Frustrating when you're on that, right on that middle, and leaves like that. All you do is try to clean up the best you can. Second ball. Gets the wood, nearly carries. Makes a valiant attempt at it, but can't quite get the break. Both of our bowlers on target today, for the most part. Throws there. That'll be your first open box. Just to the left of the pocket. Real ugly leave. 4 horsemen and a triangle. So 1, the 3, the 6, the 10, 7, the 8, and the 4. Delivers here. Hits the head pin. Gets some slow action out of it, but not enough. Plenty of wood there to help him with the 10. Delivers, and he gets it. So good save out of that mess. Gives him 88 out of for 8. Delivers here on the pocket that time. He'll leave the 7. Much better ball from Cody 50 on that shot. Delivers here. He'll get the spare. Desperately needed there. It's his 3rd of the string. 6th overall of the match. 98 plus a ball through 9 in the 2nd string for Cody 50. He'll fire away here just to the left. The head pin, so he'll miss the head pin. He'll take 6 on the fill. It's 104 through 9. Makeable spare here, not the easiest. Got to try to split the 1 and the 3. But she does. Pin carries too far in front. So hard luck now. On that one for Cody 50. And he will finish with a 9. 2nd string 113. Steve Kelly will now step up to lane 5 to answer. Already 70 at the half. Kelly delivers his first ball here. Just curls back into the pocket. He'll take 7 there. Good head pin hit there. Wood sitting at an awkward angle on this one. It's going to make running these down a lot more difficult. Delivers here. Oh, and he hits it perfectly. Take another spare. That's 8 in the match already for Steve Kelly. On target today. Oops, what did I do there? There we go. Phil, just off to the left there. Will it take a bonus? It will. So that's going to be a 6 fill. Steve Kelly. So I believe my scoreboard's correct now. This appears to be. Steve Kelly just to the left of the head pin. We'll miss it. But he'll clean up for a 10. Stays perfect. Through 7 now. So that'll be a... Gives him 96 through 7. Steve really on target today through the first 2. 65% on the head pin. That's 11 head pin hits out of 17 tries. Delivers here. Oh, off to the head pin there. There's the 1, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. Tough spare to make. Against that right pocket. He's got a shot, which he will, and he'll get it. Fifth spare of the string for Steve Kelly. 9 overall. Gives him 106 plus a ball now through 8. Looking to fill here. He'll just be off that pocket again. He will take... Ooh, takes that head pin down. He'll take 7. Almost want that head pin to stay. Shot at this one. But that fill will give him 113 through 8 now. Delivers here. Ooh, just off the pocket. To clean it up. And he will. He stays perfect. 123 through 9 for Steve Kelly. So he's already got his points for this string, so he's up 4-0 currently. And looking for more. Steve delivers off to the right of the pocket that time. Only takes 3. Kind of a dead hit there. Kelly left of the pocket that time. He'll leave the 1, the 6, and the 7 remaining. Does not look like he's going to remain perfect on this one. No, he'll settle for an 8 to finish. So that'll be a 131 in the second string to Cody 50's 113. He'll take the next 2 points with an 18-point difference there. 26 overall is the lead heading into the third string. We're nearly halfway done with this matchup from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Thank you for joining me on this chilly, rainy Saturday. Glad to have you along. It's Cody 50 just to the right. There's the 1, the 5, the 8, and the 9. Slightly awkward leave here. Off the head pin that time. That was just the 1 and the 8 remaining. He'll settle for an 8-box, open the third. Frustration beginning to mount a little bit for Cody 50. His ball is it looks great when he's releasing. It's just tailing on him to the right. For some reason, it's taking a hard turn. Delivers here, right into the pocket that time. Uses that to his advantage. He'll take a 9-drop, leaving only the 10-pin standing. %45 on the head pin so far for Cody 50. Delivers here. He'll take the spare. Clean up aisle 10. So 18 in the ball through 2 in the third string now for Cody 50. Again, Class A's top seed heading into today's match. Right in the pocket that time for the fill. He'll take 7, 8, 9. Weebles wobble, and I guess sometimes they do fall down. Excellent 9 fill. 10 pin again, just to the left of the 10. And he'll take that 3-ball spare. Good for a 10. Also known as the Paul Grant Special. Miss the second, get the third. Which will give him a 37 now through 3 boxes in the third string. Delivers here. Right side pocket. Another 9 drop. Neither bowler with a strike yet. That looked good for one. Just wouldn't drop for him. And he'll see what he can do here, just off the single pin to the right. He'll quickly throw a third. He'll miss it to the left that time, so he'll settle for a 9 there. 46 now through 4 for Cody 50. As I mentioned, Cody's high single this year is a 177. His high series, though, is a 694, missing that 700 by just 6 pins. Quickly delivers here. He'll take a very fast-paced spare. Steve Kelly will step up to the plate. 694 came week 12 against Nate Lees. It's also the same week he got the 177. Steve Kelly steps up. Take us to the halfway point here of the match. Kelly with the crossover. Right on the pocket. He'll leave the triangle on the left side. Be the 4-8-9 triangle, I believe. Delivers here, right on target. Gets a little sidewall help. Opens with another spare. That'll be his 10th of the match already. Oops. Sorry about that. Steve Kelly looking to fill here. Delivers off to the right this time. Gets some nice pin action for a 7 drop. That will not be a split because the head pin is still up. Delivers here. Ooh, hits it perfectly left side of the head pin. But can't get the 9 pin to go. He takes the 1 and the 7 out. And he will just narrowly miss the 9 pin to the right, so he'll take a 9 box there. That gives him 26 through 2. Steve Kelly, 2 matches left after today. Still has to face Nate Lees and Aaron St. Cyr. High single is 163 this year. High series, 659 so far. Surprisingly, those did not happen the same week. 659 came week 2, also against Cody 50. That was at Lakeside. As we wait for another pin that decided to take itself out here. 163 came week 6 against Steve Poulin. Both of those were away matches, so Steve's away splits are a little better than his home splits so far this year. Leda was playing pretty difficult this year. according to many of the bowlers. Steve will leave a nasty 7-10 split. Not a lot of help here for him, depending on where that piece of wood decides to settle, but I don't think it's going to be much of a factor here. It would need to settle pretty close to the pin for that to help. He does have one wood in front of the 7 pin, but he would need to hit that at exactly the right angle for that to go. So see what happens. Goes for it, caps the wood on the right, takes only the 10. Perhaps trying to direct the ball to the 7, but it does not go. And the wood on the left will actually direct everything away from that. So he will take another 9 box there. $35 through 3 for Steve Kelly. Delivers here, crosses over a little too far, leaves a 6-pack on the right side. Six-pack sounds pretty good right about now. Delivers here, and he'll miss to the right a little bit this time. He'll leave the 1, the 5, and the 9. See what he can do to get out of this one. And he'll miss everything to the left, so he'll settle for a 7 box. 42 through 4. Behind the pace by 4 pins now to Cody 50 in this. 50 will come back up to start his second half of the match, filling a spare. Delivers here, off to the left again. Doesn't get a lot of help from the wood coming back. He'll leave the 4 horsemen plus the 7 and the 9. Plenty of wood to help him. There's one piece of wood in the back that could be a little spoiler. He hits the headpin a little too full, though. So he's not going to get a mark out of this one. Delivers here. They'll clean up for another 9 box. So after starting the string with a spare, cannot get another mark. We'll finish that half with a 51. Meanwhile, Cody 50 will step up to lane 5, working on a spare. 56 plus a ball as he steps up. Both of our bowlers actually have very similar stats when it comes to fills. Average spare fill for both of our bowlers is in the 6s, 6.3 for Steve Kelly and 6.6 for Cody 50, so pretty even. And there's, right on cue, a 6 fill. So it maintains the average there. Cody 50 hits that ball perfectly, but it just does not go for him. Leaves the 8 and the 9. Looks like it will be an open box there. And it'll be an 8. Good for 70 through 6 for Cody 50 so far in the 3rd string. Again, we are live this morning from, well, this afternoon now, from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire, right on Route 101A. That's Cody 50 right in the left-hand pocket. Takes a 9 drop. Bryan Hebert alongside, calling all the action. Happy to have you along. Goes here. He'll take another spare. That's Cody's 9th spare of the match. Looking for more here. Fires away. Right on the pocket. Gets a nice 9 fill. Starting to find that shot a little more. Seven. And he'll get it. Second spare in a row. All over it. Piece of wood in the gutter rather, and clean that up. And honestly, when you're stepping up there and you're aiming for one of those corner pins and you've got a piece of wood in the gutter, a lot of times that can actually take your eye that way. It's a lot harder to stay on target when there's something there. So good wherewithal for Cody 50 to focus in and zero in on that 7 pin to pick up his second spare in a row. Delivers here. He'll be off to the left, but he will still get a nice 8 fill there. The pin is half on the deck. It should still be still in play. Delivers here on the head pin. Cannot drive it to the 10. Goes in the right direction, just not quite far enough. He'll clean it up. 4-10 though. And that'll give him 117 through 9. So nice bounce back string for Cody 50 after dropping the first 2 to Steve Kelly. You can really put an exclamation point on this. Hits the head pin, but what a nasty leave. So we'll wait for the dead wood to stop moving, which I believe it has. Steve Kelly will chase it down. So it's a narrow lead for Cody 50 overall in Class A. He comes in at 140 and 70. Peter Crawford Jr. right behind him, 139 and 71. So it's going to be a real battle for that first seed. Cody hitting perfectly here, but not getting much out of it, getting frustrated. And he'll punch through. He'll finish with a 7. Excellent string overall, 124 for Cody 50. Steve with some work to do if he wants to catch up. 51.5. He's behind in the string by 73. So he will start here. Be off the pocket. He leaves the 4 horsemen plus the 10. Delivers here. Oh, he takes the head pin only, picks it off. And he'll miss everything to the right, so it's going to be a 6 box. Not the way you needed to start that half. The 57 through 6 for Steve Kelly. Both of our bowlers today with 10 spares apiece. No strikes yet from either side. Although some that probably should have gone. Yeah. Steve Kelly, left side pocket that time. Takes a couple more from the back door. Some awkward wood placement there. Delivers here, right out the pin. Yep, that's what the wood will do. Try to clean up. So the pendulum has seemingly swung in the other direction as Steve misses to the left. Six boxes in a row without a mark. 66 through 7 for Steve Kelly. Delivers off to the left this time. He'll leave the 1, the 3, the 6, and the 8. Steve Kelly delivers right side of the head pin. Ooh, could not get it to go into the 8. Be another open box. Delivers, he'll clean up for 10. 76 through 8. So barring something crazy, Cody 50 stands to take the third string for his first 2 points of the match. Steve Kelly delivers off the left, leaves another 6-pack. So second string, Steve Kelly was on target, having a little trouble finding his object pins this third string. Delivers here, hits the head pin, but okay. Looked like it was just going to pick off the head pin, but he gets a lot of dancing around back there. Not good enough for a spare, but close. And a little redirection there. We'll settle for another 9. 85 through 9 for Steve Kelly, and that will all but do it for this string. So Cody 50 will take 2 points here. Steve hoping to close the gap a little bit, and he will almost get the see yet another 9 drop. Almost saw our first strike of the match there. Take a spare there, so we can at least make this a little closer. 95 in the ball through 10 so far. So Steve Kelly will bookend string 3 with marks. Nothing in between. For the fill, right on the pocket that time. Still another 9 drop. But he will bounce back with a 104, so he manages to close to within 20. He'll retain the match lead by 6 pins. As we head into the 4th string. So right now it's Steve Kelly 4 points, Cody 52 is the breakdown thus far. As Cody 50 delivers, he'll leave a split. He hits it nice, but does not get a great drop. Although plenty of wood to help, so should there's multiple ways you can probably try to play that. I would try to almost hit the middle of all the wood and just split them. You could hit the right side where the 9 pin is. Try to redline that and send the wood, or you could go for the 7 pin and try to send all the wood to the right. So definitely some options here for this shot. I think my favorite shot would still be the middle. But what do I know? As Cody 50 gets it, as he opts for the right option, which turns out to be the correct option, as he picks up the spare. So Cody 50 will open the string with a spare and a 7 fill. Another hit that could have been looked like it could have been a strike ball. Throws here, sweeps everything to the left. He'll take it. Second spare in a row. So Cody 50 is starting to really heat up. It's 12th spare overall for the match. 56% on the head pin, 18 head pin shots now. 7 splits, so 22% split percentage. On the head pin, another 7. This time a little bit harder to pick up. So 3 head pin shots, 3 splits to start, but 2 spares to speak for it. He's on it. Oh, he sends the pin sent, but just a little too far in front. And he'll miss the 10 pin a little to the left, so he'll settle for a 9 box there. But that will be good for a 43 start to the 4th string for Cody 50. Our bowlers are pretty even marks-wise today. 12 spares for Cody 50, 11 for Steve Kelly. They're both filling at about 6.5. Cody 50 right on it, and it'll be yet another 9 drop. So hitting perfectly. Surprised we have not seen 1 strike from any of our bowlers. Either of our bowlers, rather, as it were. There's only 2 today. That'll be another spare, though, for Cody 50. 13 overall, third of the string out of 4 attempts. 53 in a ball through 4. As 50 delivers here, ball carries to the right. He'll take a 4. He leaves a 6-pack. Looked like the ball hit the foul line a little bit, redirected itself. So 57 through 4 officially. Delivers here. Ball does not tail this time. Stays straight. Delivers here. Hits the head pin. Does not carry through the 5. So he'll settle for a 9 box to finish that. That'll give him a 66 half, though, in the 4th string as Steve Kelly steps up to answer. See if he can bounce back a little bit from his disappointing 3rd. Kelly takes his time, delivers, crosses over a little too far, leaves a 6-pack on the right plus the 7. So a little bit of a bonus beer, I guess? Nothing wrong with a bonus beer. Just don't want him standing up on the lanes for you. Hits the pocket that time. He'll take everything but the kingpin. And he will settle for a 9 box to open. So Steve's still trying to find his shot a little bit. Just off target at the moment. Delivers here. Much more on the pocket that time. We'll leave another diamond. I'll say it every time. My least favorite shot in this whole game. And that's exactly why. Only takes half of the diamond out. He's the 5 and the 8 still standing, and Wood again plays a little misdirection. He'll settle for an 8 box there. 17 through 2. Steve Kelly, who looked so much more in command earlier, finding himself in a little bit of trouble here. Over here on the headpin full that time. Almost a banana split, not quite. Goes here. We'll take out the left side, leave the 10. And to clean up, and he will. He'll take the 10. $27 now through 3 for Steve Kelly. 11 marks so far in the day. You definitely use another one here. Finding a little trouble. Lewis here takes a little bouncy hop, and it'll be probably our 900th 9-drop today. And he will miss the single pin spare, so really struggling to find it right now. He'll get it for 10. 37 through 4 for Steve Kelly. Currently 20 behind the pace. Having some trouble finding the headpin here in the middle stanzas of the match. Delivers here. We'll find the pocket that time, and it's our first strike of the match. So the ice has been broken. Took 35 boxes to do it. Really 70 boxes if you put them both together. But a strike has landed, as Cody 50 will step up to lane number 5 to see if he can answer. Try to keep the momentum going here. Fires away, hits the pocket, 8-drop. Be the 4 and the 7. It's got some wood to help. Fires away. He'll get it. It's his 4th spare of the string. Stepping on the gas now. Points important for both of our bowlers. Steve Kelly looking to get back into the playoff picture here. Cody 50 trying to hang on to that number 1 seed heading into the playoffs. And he'll hit a pocket. Will he get his first strike? Not quite. It'll be an 8-drop. Great hit nonetheless. Just cannot get those to go. Delivers on it. Second consecutive spare. Open 94 through the 7th box. So Cody 50 really throwing the hammer down here. Showing why he is the number 1 seed this year. Delivers here just off the headpin, but getting a real favorable drop here, leaving the 1 and the 2. It's another 8 fill. It's 102 through 7. And, oh, he'll just miss the head pin. Looked good from here, but just tailed off a little bit. He'll miss it to the left this time, so it'll be a 9 box. It's good for 111 through 8. We should see... We can see another score in the high 500s from Cody 50 today. Already at 455, and it's not even done with the 4th string yet. Throws it here, and he'll get his first strike. Absolute hammer from Cody 50. Not content with all those 9 drops. Finally gets one to go. Really throwing the gauntlet down here. Fires away on the pocket. Looking for 2 in a row. Won't go. Some wood here to help with this kind of awkward hit. And, oh, hits the object pin, but it just drives right through it. It'll be a 9 fill on the strike. Sorry, an 8 fill on the strike. I don't know what I did there. Oh, I missed that. 8 fill on the strike and an 8 box gives him a 137. So it'll be a 6 mark 4th string for Cody 50. 137 in the string. 481 total for today so far. So both of our bowlers finding their first strike in the 4th string after about 709 drops. Steve Kelly just to the left of the head pin. He'll drop 4 with his first ball on the bonus. And he'll get the pocket that time. It'll be a 9. Kelly, ball will tail just a little away from the 7, so he'll settle for a 9 box there. 65 through 6. In the 4th string. Looking for more, needing a lot more marks here to try to catch up. Throws here. Oh, hits the head pin full. Looked like it was going to be a spread eagle, but he clips that left wing a little bit. The 2, the 3, the 6, and the 10 remaining, and he will nearly sweep the spare. And he'll miss the single pin to the left. Another 9 box. So other than the strike, Steve Kelly struggling to mark. The last 2 strings, 74 through 7. He's 63 pins behind this string. Be hard to make that up unless he marks out here. Delivers right side of the pocket, and he'll leave another. Oh, it'll be a triangle, not a diamond. Gets a little bit of a break there. Delivers, and he'll get the mark. There's the elusive spare he needed. Probably too little too late in this string, but trying to keep it close. Every point counts. 84 and a ball now through 8 for Steve Kelly. For the fill, On the pocket that time. He'll take 8, 9, and it'll be another strike. Slow moving one, but it'll go. So that helps bring it a little closer. He's almost going to need a double to have any hope at sniffing this string, but starting to find it a little more here. Delivers on the headpin again. Nearly a double. It's a perfect hit. As good as you could have hoped for. Steve Kelly gets the spare. So Steve cannot catch Cody in the string, but he can close it to within 3 pins, which in and of itself is a pretty miraculous comeback. Delivers here on the headpin. He'll split the difference. He'll take a 5. So he closes to within 8 pins on that string, which is, considering where he was, is an excellent comeback there. 3 marks in a row to finish out the 4th string. So Cody 50 will take this 4th string by 8. We are at 4 points apiece. This string is worth 10 points to whoever gets it. So Cody 50 now clinging to a 2-pin lead in the match overall. Hits it, throws a hammer here. Won't take them all. $50, right on cue. Spare. He'll open up the 5th. That's his 16th spare of the match. 61% now on the headpin. So after the first 2 strings, really has picked it up here. On the pocket that time. Looks like it's going to be a 7 fill. No wood to help here, but not a horrible lie. And he hits it just right, but he cannot get the 8-pin to go. But he will clean up for a 10. So 27 start through 2 for Cody 50. Again, we're live from Leda Lanes. We're in our 5th and final string of this ACST Class A match between Cody 50 and Steve Kelly. My name is Bryan Hebert. Thank you for joining me on this April showers kind of day as Cody 50 punches right through the middle. For a spread eagle, it's still got all its claws on it. Delivers here. Oh, nice attempt. Takes out all but the 10 there. 2, the 4, the 7. Just missed to the right. It's going to be a 6 box. 33 through 3 for Cody 50. Those are the kind of boxes you just have to shake off because unfortunately in Candlepin, they happen. So with 7 boxes remaining in the match, Cody 50 is already at 514. Delivers here. Left side. Hits the pocket just right. Only hope is to try to kiss that one on the. Try to sweep it. Ooh, nearly does it. Would have been behind it. So it'll be a 9-box here. 42 through 4 in the final string for Cody 50. On target, but now the brakes are starting to go the wrong way for him. Hits here, right pocket. 10-pin wobbles, but it won't go. A little bit easier wood to hit this time. Delivers, and ooh, flies in front, hits the pin a little too high on the wood. And he'll miss the 10-pin to the left. So settle for a 9-box there. It gives him a 51.5. So Steve Kelly will step up to start his final string in the match. On the head pin, real awkward drop here. He's the 3-4-10. Got a little wood to help, and it'll just get the 10 instead. Delivers, he'll split the uprights for an 8 to start the final string. And pin will fall again, so must be a pin with a bad cap down there somewhere. Both these bowlers are towards the tops of Class A, leading or among the leaders in several categories. As Steve Kelly looks to deliver his second box here. Does so, ball stays to the right. He'll take out the right side, leave the left. Of course, I mentioned the high singles before, 177 and 163 for Cody and Steve. That's second and fourth in Class A, respectively. Steve Kelly hits the pocket perfectly. Cannot get anything to show for it. Seems to be how this string is going for both of our bowlers. Throws here, a little stay to the right. He'll settle for a 9. So it's definitely going to be a struggle for those last 6 points. Cody has 55 strikes on the season entering today's match, so that's good for third. Tied for second, rather, in Class A. 694 is good for tops overall. For high series, Steve Kelly punch out a half Worcester. First half Worcester we've seen all day. Seen plenty of 9 drops, but not a lot of those. Kelly delivers. He'll take out the full Worcester. Still struggling to find the object he wants to hit. Looks to clean up here. Oh, he's going to settle for a 4-box. So Worcester, and through. 21 through 3 for Steve Kelly. Let's see. Cody 50 also has 205 spares. It's good for 5th in the ACST. Other superlatives here. Steve Kelly with 189 tens is good for 4th. Average pins left. Steve is 2nd lowest with 34.87 as he leads the 4 horsemen on the left side here. He's got that 2-pin leaning, and he'll punch through the first, the 1 pin, the head pin. Whatever you want to call it. Punches it right through. Delivers here, and he'll miss that leaning too. Settle for another 9. 30 through 4, so 12 pins behind in this string. At this point in the pace. Kelly delivers here, crosses over a little too far. Pins still falling for him. It looks like it's going to be the 1, the 7, and I think that's the 6 pin up there. The lighting is kind of hard to tell with the depth on this side for me. Oh, he'll just miss the object on the right. So no marks for this half for Steve Kelly. So that 1 spare for Cody in the opening making the difference, as Steve will salvage a 9 box out of that. 39 half for Steve Kelly. Kind of a rough one. Had some opportunities, had some hits that should have done a little more for him, but that's how they fall. So Cody 50 will look to wrap up his day. He's got a 51 half. 532 overall thus far. Up by 12 in the game. Up by 14 in the match. And he will take everything except for the 4 horsemen on the left side. And he'll follow suit with Steve Kelly and just punch out the 1 pin. And he'll take the 10 for the out. 61 through 6 for Cody 50. Looking to put this match away. Off the head pin just a little bit. He'll leave the 7, the 9, and the 10. He gets a little spinorama action happening. Some interesting options here. You try to cap that wood that's in the front and send it into the 9 and 10 and hope the ball drives into the 7. Try to redline it for the same thing. He will redline it. Take only the 7. And he'll salvage a 9. 70 through 7 for Cody 50. Taking care of a little housekeeping, clearing the gutters. Okay, 3 more boxes to go. Cody 50 right on the pocket. 8 drop. Leaves the 4-7. Would help a little. And he's on it. He'll take it for a spare. It could be the nail that he needs to put this match away. A 600 series here is still possible for him. He's at 561 plus a ball. 80 plus a ball through 8 for the string. Delivers here. Hits the pocket. He'll take another 8. Knock him down. Set him up. Knock him down again. Whoops, that is the wrong symbol for that. And he'll get it. So really trying to put this match away now. 98 in the ball through 9. 579 overall. 50 on it. Gets a strike. Strike on spare. An absolute hammer of a strike that time. And it will be a 600 day for Cody 50. Fires away. Just to the left of the head pin. 6-pack plus a 7. Gonna get any bonus he can get. Fires, hits the pocket. It will be a 7 fill. And it will be a 125 string finish. 606 finish for the day for Cody 50. So excellent comeback match. Steve would essentially need a 90 half to catch the string and the match at this point. Behind 88 overall, 86 in the string. 5 boxes to go. Fires away here. Gets the pocket. So 9 drop leaves the 7. Delivers here, and it'll take the spare, so hold on to your hats. Gives him an open 49 through 6. So spare helps, but he would essentially have to mark out. Steve delivers right on the pocket. Ooh, just off the pocket, excuse me. He'll leave the 4 horsemen on the left. So that'll be a 6 fill on the spare. It's 55 through 6. He gets a little closer there. Unfortunately, not going to be... Those fills won't be good enough if he's hoping to catch. And he does it again. He punches through the first head pin. The 3rd time we've seen that this string. For the 10, and he'll get 9. So 64 through 7 for Steve Kelly. Would almost need to strike out now to have a shot. On the head pin, but a little too full. He'll split him up. That's the 1, the 2, and the 10 left. It's got some wood to help. Only thing you can't really afford to do is cap that piece of deadwood that's on the leaning against the one there. Sorry, the 2-pin. Steve for the spare. Oh, and it just won't go for him. Doesn't come anywhere near the 10-pin. And it's pretty much academic now. That's essentially going to do it. As Steve Kelly picks up the 10. I don't think he can mathematically catch. Well, technically he can catch for the string. He would have to strike out here, though. You'd need 4 strikes in a row to make it happen. See what he does here. It's 26 headpin hits for him today. As he hits here, 9 drop. Deadwood's still moving around back there. One really awkward piece of wood kind of forward on him here. And he'll get the spare. But that's going to do it. He really needed the strike on that. He can only manage 114 here, so he will drop the 5th string and he will drop the overall. So it'll be 4 points for Steve Kelly today, and it'll be 10 points for Cody 50 today. Kelly off to the left. Leaves a 1-3-7-10. Fill that with a 6. Gives him 90 through 9, so he could be able to save a 100. It'll be a lot harder now. 3-7-10 left. And it'll be a rough finish for what started to be a real strong day for Steve Kelly. Still, as he takes 8, it'll be a 98 string. It'll be a real strong 577 total for Steve Kelly. But not enough to overcome Cody's late charge with a 606. So take a look. Take a look at some of these scores here. So here's how today ended up. Steve Kelly takes. Whoop. What did I do? Here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Hold, please. New system. I know what I did. That looks better. Okay. Steve Kelly takes the first 2 strings out of our match today, 115, 131, and then it's all Cody 50 from there. Takes the last 3 and total for 10 points. So 2 strikes and 18 spares for Cody 50. 2 strikes and 15 spares for Steve Kelly. So both of our bowlers ended up marking pretty well today. But just a little bit more from the late charge by Cody 50. Perfect box percentages, 60 to 50% in favor of Cody as well. Cody 50, 62% on the headpin. Steve Kelly only 56. 13 splits for Cody, 10 splits for Steve Kelly. Both of our bowlers, if you look at their average fills, both right around 7, 6.9 for Steve Kelly and 7 even. So all told, it's a 10-4 over and out kind of match today. Cody 50 will improve to 150 and 74, and Steve Kelly will drop to 110 and 114. So that's how our match shapes up today. As our ACST season starts to come to a close, I want to give a few special shout outs. First of all, thank you to Danny Finn, president of the ACST, and all of his committee for all their tireless work in putting all these matches together, maintaining the schedule, the treasurers, keeping track of all the money and all the dues coming in and out. Thank you to all of our bowling centers through the season for accommodating our matches. We do know that it's a little tricky with leagues and tournaments and everything else going on. So we as the bowlers definitely thank all of the owners and proprietors for that. Thank you to Leda Lanes for all their years of helping host. Obviously, Leda Lanes will be out of commission for a little while until they hopefully find a new place. So I wanted to give special thanks to Sean and Lexi and Matt, Nick, all the guys here, the Kegler's crew, and the bar next door for keeping us, our thirst quenched while we do all this. A lot of history here. Unfortunately, we'll be gone, but it's not going to be forgotten, and we'll hopefully see them for Leda Lanes Chapter 2 down the road. Also want to thank Steve Kelly for all of the stat keeping software and putting all this together and letting me just come and play on the microphone for a while. A lot of fun. A lot of stuff coming up. I know we've got Outrun the Bear coming up in a couple weeks at Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis, Mass. A lot of us it's 88 bowlers. It's a full tournament. If you're interested, reach out to Danny, get on the wait list because they always go through some people on that. It's a fun day. It's a great tournament. I always have a blast doing it. I know everybody that's there has a blast doing it. It's a great time. So it's not too late to get involved. There is a wait list, but yeah, feel free to get on it. Danny and Caitlin always do an amazing job running that. So I just, can't say enough about that. It's always a fun time. Well, other tournaments coming up. The Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour returns this summer. They've got 4 new stops in 4 different houses. It's a handicap tournament series, so get involved in that. If you're familiar with Bowling Acres over in Peterborough, one of my home houses, their summer tournament schedule will be coming out soon. They do a bunch of Friday night tournaments, King of the Hill formats, 10-stringers, doubles, singles. There's a whole different range of stuff. So keep an eye on that at Bowling Acres in Peterborough, New Hampshire. Small 10-pin house, or 10-lane house rather. Candlepin, obviously. Don't know if many people know about it, but check it out. It's a cool place, and the food is awesome. Beyond that, summer leagues are now forming everywhere, so be sure to check that out. And I think that's about it. So on behalf of Steve Kelly and Cody 50, my name is Bryan Hebert. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to 3 Ball Spare, the YouTube channel. Check out Candlepin Chat for everything else that is happening in the Candlepin world, all the podcasts that happen. Any information you could possibly want in the Candlepin world will be there. So thank you all for watching. Please strike, comment, subscribe as always, and we will see you the next time.